Woo! Thank you, Denise, for introducing me. Thank you, everybody. I know you are very smart because you are studying here. I will speak very quickly because I have only 10 minutes. So, my name is Anatoli Ambrozi, and Привет, город Narva. Yes. So, I will talk a few facts about me. So, I'm 34 years old. I work in real estate about 10 years, and I have sold, my company has sold over 3.5 million real estate in sales. I wrote a book, Finding the Best. It's in Russian language only, but if you are interested in it, you can see it through my webpage, anatoliambrozi.com. And we worked more with 3,000 clients. And the biggest apartment that I sold was 170 square meters, and the smallest was 11 square meters. So our clients is teachers, doctors, politics, businessmen, and people of science, and another. So today I want to tell you some short story about sales, because every day I sell something to somebody, and if you want to sell your idea or your ad to some investors or some clients who will use it, you need to know this information. So the first one, what is sales? Sales is the communication with another person. If you not communicate with another person, you cannot sell him any product and any service. So how it's simply, you need to speak with your client, you need to talk with him. And the second what is sales? Sales is exchanges of emotion. So you need to listen to your client, you need to know what he wants. Maybe he will talk about his life, his children, his parents, or how he had spent his holiday. You need to listen him carefully if you want to sell something to him, like a product or real estate or ice cream to your children. You need to play with him, and he will buy an ice cream from you, that's for sure. And after the emotions, after when you exchange the emotions with the client, the client trusts to you. So if anybody trusts you, he can buy from you the product or the service, because without no trust, there is no sale for sure. If you don't trust any company, if you don't trust any people, you will not buy from them. Or ad, or a book, or a pencil, or a table, you won't buy it. So after you receive the trust from your client or from your investor, you can close the deal. You can get a profit. But after that, I highly recommend to everybody, keep in touch with your client, have a good relationship with them or with her or with him, because if your client is glad with your service or with your product, he will tell at least 10 people that he is very glad and he bought this product from you. You're a nice guy or a nice girl, go and buy it from him. After all of this, when you know this, as I said, you should know the instruments of sales. So I talk about what is sales, and now I'm talking about what is instrument of sales. So if you want to sell the product or the service, to anybody, you need to know who is your audience. Because if you don't know who is your buyer, you cannot sell anything. If you want to sell like the glass or the microphone to everybody, you won't sell it to anybody, because you need to know your audience. What does it mean? You need to make a research. It means you need to know where your buyer lives, what car he drives, what salary he has, what hobbies do they have. So you need to know where is your client and who is he. Like if I was selling an ice cream, so I understand that my client is children, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, and they have maybe like pocket money, or parents give them 2 euros. So my ice cream should cost about €1, and children can buy it in the shop or in the shopping center, shopping mall. So after you know your audience, you need to know what is your sales strategy. What does it mean? So if you know that your client like children who wants an ice cream, you need to know where you can find it. So maybe you need to go to the shopping center and sell your ice cream there. If you are selling some services like selling real estate, you can make cold calls to the clients, like finding in the newspapers advertisement and call them and sell your service. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So I will give you some 2 examples, because we are running out of time. And the first example, we sold one apartment in Ihi town. It's in Ida-Virumaa, and it was one of the famous politics in Estonia. And yes, our strategy was to make some kind of photos. It was a nice apartment, and we wanted the news to know about that. So every news, every internet, web pages, radio, newspapers wrote about this sale, that we are selling this apartment, and we found a buyer. After 2 days, when the news came into press, we found a buyer. It was a businesswoman who had money, and she bought this apartment from 1 week after that. So I wanted to say to you, we know our audience, we know the strategy, and we sold it very fast. But the price was not cheap. The second example, this is an apartment in Tallinn that we sold. It was sold about 2 weeks from starting. So it was very modern and stylish apartment in Tallinn, in Lasnamäe. And we thought that our buyers would be a couple, because it was with a red kitchen, with black floor, with white walls. So it was very stylish, and people like me who had children, they won't buy it, because we need something calm. And we thought that the buyers would be a young couple. So we called a pretty woman and made a picture of her. So the buyers would the buyers who viewed these photos, they had association that they are living there. So we use that strategy, and we make a big marketing on social media, on Facebook, and from there came our buyer. Yes. Yes, so in the end I wanted to say where there is no noise is no sales. What does it mean? If no one knows about your product, no one sees it, no one hears about it, they won't buy it, because you need to tell people about your product. Everyone you can see, you can tell them that you are selling something. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, dear niece.
From my perspective, actually, when I'm checking every time the Anatoli's Facebook page, because I'm actually a follower, it's actually, for me, it seems that it's kind of, like very nice and quality made content there. Even if you are not that much interested in real estate, I'm really recommending you to take a look. I guess that, Anatoli, yes. Is your page actually available? I mean, it is open.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay. So for sure, all these pictures, what are a bit crazy, you can find them there. For me, this guy is actually the really big guy. Just because of this fact that we have so much big, like a guy, like some giant companies here in Estonia, and he's actually running this thing, and he's very on the same almost level as them. Maybe not because of the revenue, but just because of the fact that he's, as a single person, can make this thing actually going. Okay, thank you